Army, and some of the things I did while I was in the Army is I had the privilege of going down during the 60s when we were first integrating, going through integration, and when James Meredith first went to college, I was down there pulling guard duty to see that he went through the educational process, that he got into school, and that he was able to graduate. I also had the opportunity to serve in Vietnam. I had the opportunity to serve in Germany and many other places around the world. So I had a lot of opportunities to see and do things. I got to play with the big toys, the helicopters, the atomic cannons. We don't have those anymore. By the way, there was a thing called the Cold War that we had to have. Any of you guys know what a bomb shelter is? You heard bomb shelters? See, when we were in school, they taught us to duck down under our chairs and everything because we were afraid at any moment that we were going to be hit by the Soviet Union with atomic bombs. So they taught us how to take precautions. It wouldn't have done us any good, you know, but at least we had drills where we would duck down under our desk and hide and things like that. So it was a different period of time. And we still have a lot of challenges ahead of us. We have a different type of war that we're engaged in today, as you know, and that's the war on terror. A lot of people don't want to think of it as a war, but we have people out there that want to do bad things to good people. And we have to be on guard. But I want to get back to this thing about self-sufficiency. Some of the things that by learning to take care of myself, to take responsibility for my actions and be responsible for what I was going to make out of my life, by starting at a young age. Not only did I join the Army with only a 9th grade education, but I got my high school diploma while I was still serving. I got my high school diploma. I went through college, and I think it took me 12 different colleges, but I take a number of college courses every place that I was stationed. Got my undergraduate degree, then I went on to get my MBA. Now what that did for me is it prepared me to get a good job when I got out of the Army, because nothing lasts forever. You know, as you move through life, you'll move through one position to another position to another position. Hopefully those will all be positions for you that you have more responsibility, that you are in a position that you can affect the lives of others, and that you will be able to make a good living to support your family. So, but education is a key factor that I found at a very early age. If I could read, if I could interpret, if I could analyze, if I could put myself in a position where I was thinking, then I would be in a better position to affect the outcome of what happened to me and what happened to the people that I was responsible for. So, by using the talents that God gave me, by not sitting down and going to the service clubs and playing games, going downtown, drinking, having fun like most of my GI buddies did, I put myself in school. When I was through with my military experience, I was able to get a very good paying job with a Fortune 100 company. I had a lot of responsibility with NCR Corporation and then AT&T Corporation. I retired from AT&T with a fairly nice golden parachute, which allowed me to start my own company. Now, for the last 18 years, I've owned my own company, and I have, we have people that we represent. We represent companies, Fortune 100 companies, all the way down to small companies with 50 to 75 employees. In our database, we have people in every county, in every state of the United States, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and all the other American protectorates. So we serve as federal contractors all over the United States. That gives me the opportunity to interact with senior managers all over the United States, and most of these are worldwide companies. So it's a very nice position to be in. The other thing that's good about it is I've been able to hire my kids after they've graduated from college. They'll be taking over the company, and they're making a decent living. So this thing of being prepared, using my own initiative, and making sure that I was responsible for my action has carried over and benefited not only myself, but it's benefited my family. And now we're at a stage in our life where we're able to reach out and help other people throughout the community. And one of those ways that I help people in the community is I'm a member of the State Guard. This is not an Army uniform, this is a State Guard uniform, South Carolina State Guard. The only difference in this uniform and the Army uniform is the buttons, basically. We have the state buttons on instead of the federal buttons. So, in the State Guard here in South Carolina, we're responsible for reacting and helping all the first responders for any emergencies that may happen. For example, we're inclined to have hurricanes down on the coast, and a lot of evacuations and things of that nature can take place. And you've all seen pictures of Hurricane Katrina. There were probably 5,000 state guardsmen for guard duty and helping the people during Hurricane Katrina. We had Hurricane Hugo many years ago here in South Carolina, so far gone that most people don't remember how much damage a hurricane can do to the coast of South Carolina. But we work with disaster management. We work in the event there are people lost and you need to organize search and rescue missions. We work with police departments, all the first responders, such as fire departments. We work with the town of, not Lake City, what's the name of the city?
Graniteville?
No, just north of Columbia, Great Falls.
Oh, yeah.
A couple of years ago.
Falls fire, yes.
A couple of years ago, there was a major fire in Great Falls. I don't know if you heard about it or remember, but we had to evacuate the whole city for a week because of chemical leaks and so forth. So that's a typical mission that the State Guard would pull. We had another train wreck down at Graniteville about 5 years ago where chlorine gas was leaking, and we needed to go down there and make sure that we had effective communication between all of the different agencies and so forth. So we provided all the communications down there for them. And this is another way of serving. When 9/11 happened and this country was attacked within the country, I thought it was time to go back and serve our state. And so I put the uniform back on, and that's what I'm doing. And now I'm going to give Command Sergeant Major McGowan a couple of minutes, and after that we're going to open it up for questions, so that anything that you guys want to ask based on what we've said, we'll be glad to entertain those questions.